people want to know, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
And one of these people could find her. Vincent Chin. Jason Torres. Becky Doherty. Today's episode, Who Pinched Pisa? And this man is special agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
Hey. Guard. Second man. How you doing, Okay. Good crowd. All right. How are you guys? You all right?
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. Get the chief up here. Chief, you there?
I'm here, Greg.
Let's get started.
All right, gumshoes. Carmen Sandiego and her gang of greedy grabbers is at it again. This time they pounced on Pisa, Italy. In the heart of Italy's Tuscany region, the Leaning Tower of Pisa has stood at an angle for 800 years. Built on soft ground, the tower began its famous tilt while it was still under construction. Early this morning, just as the first light of dawn was reaching its rosy fingers across the northern sky of Italy, Vic the Slick, that sneak, stole down the steps of the tower, straightened it up, then took off with it. There'll be no joy in Pisa's piazzas until the toppled tower is returned. Vic the Slick is a small-time fence with a big mouth, even bigger ambitions, and a penchant for plaid. Your mission, gumshoes, vanquish Vic the Slick, return the tower, and then capture Carmen Sandiego. Greg.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is start you off with 50 ACME crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, we're going to give you 10 more crime bucks. And the two of you with the highest scores at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round, okay? Chief, let's go.
Here's what we know. Vic the Slick, brilliantine brain that he is, took the Tippy Tower to Tip City. That's with 2 P's, and it's short for Tippecanoe. It's in the Buckeye State, just north of Dayton. Greg.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, name the state. Is it Indiana, Ohio, or Illinois? Remember the clues that we heard? Tippecanoe, the Buckeye State, and just north of Dayton. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Put that evidence together. Vincent's ready, so is Becky, and so is Jason. Vincent, what do you say?
Illinois.
Illinois. What do you think, Jason?
Indiana.
Indiana. Becky?
Illinois.
Illinois. The answer we're looking for is Ohio. Sorry, guys. There he goes. That's a tough one. Well, I'll tell you what. Before we get too far into this, then, let's find out a little bit more about you detectives, shall we? Let's see. First off, Vincent, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I like skateboarding.
Really? How'd you get into that?
Well, my friend got me into it, and I kind of learned from myself, and I learn after school when I go to a skate shop.
Cool. Okay. Good to have you on the case. Jason, good enough. Thank you. And Jason, I understand that you have an unusual collection.
Yes, I make stitches with lanyard. I have just a few here.
Just happen to have a few with you, did you? Cool.
For instance, this is a box and a spiral. You can also make them with shoelace. This one is called the spiral.
Yeah, I like that one.
This one is called the Roman staircase.
Cool.
And this one is called the cobra.
Cool. Let's hear it for the lanyards, at least. Good. Good to have you on the case. And Becky is a ballet dancer.
Sort of.
Sort of. How long have you been doing ballet?
9 years.
9 years. What's your favorite ballet?
The Nutcracker.
And you have an interesting story about this. You had several roles in this, correct?
Yes. I started about when I was 8, and I was a mouse. And then I gradually moved up, and I was a little boy. And I became a maid, and now I'm an angel. And then I hope to become a Spanish corps or even Sugar Plum Fairy.
Well, we would hope for that, too. Sugar Plum Fairy. Sugar Plum Fairy. Good luck. Good to have you on the case. Let's get started. Now, we've got a report coming in from ACME CelebNet agent Paul Schaefer. Paul?
Do-do-dwee-dwee-ah. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-dwa-dwee. Hey, gumshoes. Go check out a city settled by French fur traders. They gave both the town and the lake a name derived from the Cree for muddy water. And the National Mint's there, too? I spell M. Aye, child. Ant. That spells mint. I'm talking about the National Mint. I can't tell you where it is. But it's got something to do with a lake. In the Cree language, baby.
Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody doesn't like Paul. Okay. Gumshoes, name the city. Is it Minneapolis, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Manitoba, or Regina, Saskatchewan? Remember the clues that we heard from Paul, settled by French fur traders, town and lake name derived from Cree for muddy water, and National Mint. Put the evidence together, come up with an answer fast. Becky's ready, so is Vincent, and Jason waiting on you. There it is. Vincent, what do you say?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Jason?
I said Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Becky?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. The answer we're looking for is Winnipeg. Nice job, Jason and Becky. Okay, so that means, Vincent, you have 50, Jason, you have 60, and Becky has 60 as well. Now, for our next clue, it's time for us to check the airways for some more information. Let's check the World Band Radio.
Башня Пизы сегодня явилась в Сибири, в единственном городе в истории, в котором население росло с 0 до больше миллиона на меньше, чем 70 лет. Ученые и академгорода это не понимают. Больше новостей потом.
Okay, guys, name the city. Is it Novosibirsk, Norilsk, or Kirov? Remember the clues that we heard? Siberia, 0 to 1 million population in less than 70 years, and academic town. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. Vincent looks like he's ready. Becky's ready, and Jason is ready, too. Vincent, what do you say?
Norilsk.
Norilsk, okay?
Norilsk.
Jason?
Kirov.
Kirov. Becky?
Norilsk.
Norilsk. The answer we're looking for is Novosibirsk. Tough break there, guys. Yeah, academic town is the area of the city that holds the huge University of Siberia. So nobody gets anywhere on that one. Vincent, you have 50. Jason, you have 60. Becky, you have 60 as well. Still a very tight game. Wait a minute. That means only one thing. It's time for the lightning round. Going to give you a chance now to pick up some more Acme crime bucks. What we're going to do is I have 3 questions here. The first one of you that answers any one of these correctly, I'll give you an extra 5 crime bucks. So watch closely. Here we go. The Soviet Union shares the longest geographical boundary with which of the following countries? Is it India, Poland, or China? Vincent?
China.
China's right. Nice job. Question 2, nicknamed the Bolshoi of Siberia, this operatic theater in Novosibirsk is known for presenting which of the following? Is it ballet, movies, or trade shows? Becky?
Ballet.
Ballet's right. Oh, yeah. The sugar plum lady coming through there. Okay, question 3. In 1988, a scientist voiced protest against a Siberian paper mill for polluting Lake Baikal, which contains 20% of the world's fresh water. Was this scientist Gorbachev, Baryshnikov, or Sakharov? Becky?
Sakharov.
Sakharov is right. Nice job. Okay, so Vincent, you have 55, Jason, you have 60, and Becky, you have 70 at the end of 3. Now, Gumshoes, I want to remind you, we are still looking for Vic the Slick and the Tower of Pisa. The one of you that catches Vic the Slick will then have a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego.
Greg?
Yes, Chief.
Greg, I have an incentive for the Gumshoes.
Oh, great.
Gumshoes, the one of you that catches Carmen Sandiego, I will send anywhere in the lower 48 states. That means you can take a vacation to, odd West Virginia or peculiar Missouri or perhaps rowdy Kentucky or bland Missouri. Anywhere. But in order to win this reward, you have first got to capture Vic the Slick. Now get on with it. Greg.
Yes, Chief. Okay, hey, guys. Fortunately for us, Acme BugNet has provided us with a recording of a phone conversation between Vic the Slick and Carmen Sandiego. Listen.
Acme knows where you are. You've got to hide out in the land of the Kiwis.
Carmen, ain't that some kind of fruit?
It's also a bird and a nickname for the people. Go to Rotorua. It's full of thermal pools, sulfur waters, and geysers.
Geez, all that steam. It'll take the creases out of my suit.
Move, Vic, or I'll put a crease in your head.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the country. Is it Tonga, Australia, or New Zealand? Remember the clues that we heard? People are nicknamed Kiwis, Rotorua, thermal pools, sulfur waters, and geysers. Put the information together, come up with an answer. Becky's ready, so is Jason. Vincent is ready too. Vincent, what'd you say?
Australia.
Australia. Jason?
Tonga.
Tonga. Becky.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. The answer we're looking for is New Zealand. Nice job, Becky. So that means, Vincent, you have 55. Jason, you have 60. Becky, you have 80. Starting to pull ahead there. So what?
Vic the Slick, Vic the Slick.
That's great. Just come right in here. Invite the whole town if you want to. Invite...
He went to this mount back in Italy. The towers by the fire that burns in Napoli. The only active volcano on mainland Europe today. 2,000 years ago, it swamped Pompeii.
Now that's a clue, ladies and gentlemen. Rockapella. Thank you. Bravo. 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 Okay, guys. Name the Italian mountain. Is it Mount Blanc, Mount Etna, or Mount Vesuvius? Remember the clues that we heard? Only active volcano on mainland Europe, Napoli, and Pompeii. Becky is already ready. So is Vincent. Jason is ready, too. Vincent, what do you say?
Mount Vesuvius.
Nice job. Mount Vesuvius. Nice job. Jason.
Mount Blanc.
Mount Blanc. Becky.
Mount Vesuvius.
Mount Vesuvius. The answer we're looking for is Mount Vesuvius. Nice job, Vincent and Becky. Okay, so that means Vincent has 65, Jason has 60, and Becky is pulling ahead with 90. Crying.
Down there.
It's my upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Pumpkin Clanger. Come on. We making too much noise, Mrs. Pumpkin Clanger?
Crime, all day long. That's all I hear. You want to catch Vic? Go to WITWi Island, for pity's sake. It's part of American Samoa, the only United States territory south of the equator. He sunk the tower in one of the loveliest harbors in the South Pacific. Now go get your crook and leave me in peace.
Thanks, Mrs. P. Sorry about that. Sorry. You know, she may be crabby, but she's got good sources. Okay, guys, name the island town. Is it Honolulu, Pongo Pongo, Papeete? Remember the clues that we heard? WITWi Island, part of American Samoa, and South Pacific Harbor. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. Becky's ready, so is Vincent. Jason is ready right as soon as he picks it. There it is. Vincent, what do you say?
Pago Pago.
Pango Pango. What do you think, Jason?
Honolulu.
Honolulu. Becky?
Honolulu.
Honolulu. The answer we're looking for is Pongo Pongo. Nice job, Vincent. So that means Vincent has 75, Jason has 60, Becky is ahead with 90 crime bucks. Nice job, you guys. Now, unfortunately, we've lost sight of Vic in the Pacific. But before we talk about that, I need to tell you, we're preparing now for the last clue of this round, which means you get to make a decision. You get to decide now how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 ACME crime bucks. Now, take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Vic the Slick is headed. If you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So take a look and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, looks like everybody's ready. Like I told you before, I'm afraid we lost Vic in the Pacific. We don't know whether he lost his way, he's lost it in space, lost his...
None of the above. He went to the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, well, why did he go there?
What am I, a mind reader? Maybe he went to see Pearl Harbor, or Waikiki, or Diamond Head.
Sounds reasonable.
I'm so glad you think so. Now do your job.
Okay, sure, thanks.
Don't mention it. Oh, and Greg?
Yeah.
Aloha.
Aloha. I don't know why he's always so testy. Okay, Gumshoes, name the Hawaiian island. Is it Oahu, Hawaii, or Molokai? Remember the clues that we heard? Pearl Harbor, Waikiki, and Diamond Head. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Lay it down right there in front of you. Jason's ready. Lay it down right in front of you there, Jason. Becky's ready. So is Vincent. Okay, Jason, you have 60 crime bucks. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 10 crime bucks.
10. This will take you up to 70 if you're right. What'd you say?
I said Hawaii.
Hawaii? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the answer we're looking for. That'll take you down 10 to 50. Okay, Vincent, you have 75 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
10 crime bucks.
10 crime bucks. It'll take you up to 85. You'll stay in second place. What'd you say?
Oahu.
Oahu. That's the answer we're looking for. Nice job. Takes up to 85. Becky, you're way in the lead with 90 crime bucks, but we need to find out first how much did you risk?
20.
20. If you're not right, this will take you down to 70 points, and you and Vincent will then be going on to the next round. If you're right, though, you go up another 20, and you and Vincent will still go on. What'd you say?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is not right. You're going to come down, which means Vincent is in the lead, but Vincent and Becky are going on to the next round. Nice job, guys. Okay. Jason, look, man, you're a great detective. You did some great stuff for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official ACME CrimeNet travel kit, and it includes a World Traveler's Atlas, an official Carmen watch, a Carmen sweatshirt, and a subscription to National Geographic World magazine. And our thanks for all your good work on this case. And Jason, I salute you.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, guys, look, it's time for you now to go to Oahu to try to track down Vic the Slick and the Tower of Pisa. What you have to do is find them and bring them back. But I want you to know we do not send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
All right. Here's the scoop on Oahu. Third largest Hawaiian island and the most developed, nicknamed the Gathering Place. It's home to 3/4 of Hawaii's population, around 900,000 people. And it's where you'll find Honolulu, the state capital. Now, the boys down at Photo Recon have put together a few slides. Now, here is an ACME gnarly net agent on routine patrol. Now, if you're going to Hawaii, you've got to know about surfing. Now, ancient Hawaiians call it he enalu, meaning wave sliding. Now, Captain James Cook, the first European to discover Hawaii, saw wooden surfboards being used in 1778. Cowabunga. Waikiki. This strip of beachside land has always been popular. In ancient times, Hawaiian chiefs rode their 18-foot boards here. Nowadays, it gets about 70,000 visitors a day, so keep your eyes open. Iolani Palace, only royal palace ever built on American soil. Now, King Kalakaua and his sister, Queen Liliuokalani, lived there until 1893. When American businessmen and soldiers overthrew the monarchy. Now, the Prince of Polyester may try to make this palace his home, so look around for Vic the Slick. International Marketplace, the Times Square of Waikiki, an acre of shops and kiosks selling everything imaginable. Look for the Tower of Pisa here. The statue of Kamehameha, the king when Captain Cook arrived in Hawaii. Now, you can't see his face very well, but that's okay. The statue's model bore no resemblance to the actual king anyway. Every year on Kamehameha Day, the statue is draped with flower necklaces or leis. Well, that's Oahu, gumshoes. And it's time to head out into the field now. Always remember the ACME Triangle of Excellence. Vigilance, dedication, courage. Go get 'em, gumshoes.
Hey, come on, gumshoes. Here we are in Oahu. Set your stuff down right here. Take a walk over there. Let me show you what we have. Here are the possible locations where you might be able to find Vic the Slick, the Tower of Pisa, and a warrant for Vic's arrest. Now, the first thing you have to do is find the loot. That's the evidence you need so that you can get a warrant. With the warrant, you then can arrest the crook. Now, connect all three of those things in that order, the loot, the warrant, the crook, and you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego, and you get that trip to anywhere in the lower 48 United States. Now, one more thing. You can pick any one of these locations that you want to, but if you happen upon the loot, the warrant, or the crook, you get a free turn, okay? Vincent, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Diamond Head.
Diamond Head. Nope, nothing there. Becky.
International Market.
International Market. Nope, sorry. Vincent.
Kamehameha statue.
Kamehameha statue. Nothing there. Becky.
Coronation Stand.
Coronation Stand. Nope, sorry. Vincent.
Royal Burial Ground.
Royal Burial Ground. Nope, not there. Becky.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. No. Vincent.
Barber's Point.
Barber's Point. Nothing there. Becky.
King's Village.
King's Village.
Leaning Tower.
Nice job. You got the loot. You're on the right track. You get a free turn. Go ahead.
USS Arizona.
USS Arizona Memorial. Not there. Vincent.
King's Village.
King's Village.
Leaning Tower.
Nice job. Free turn. Go ahead.
Waikiki Beach.
Waikiki Beach. Nope, sorry. Becky, go ahead.
King's Village.
King's Village.
Tilting Tower.
Go ahead, Becky.
Academy of Arts.
Academy of Arts? Okay, not there. Sorry.
King's
Vincent.
Village.
King's Village.
Falling Tower.
Go ahead, Vincent.
Iolani Palace.
Iolani Palace. Nice job.
Vic the Slick.
Okay, you got the loot, but you also have the crook. You got to get the warrant in between. Use some strategy,
State
Vincent.
Capitol.
State Capitol. Not there. Okay, you found two of them. Go ahead, Becky.
King's Village.
King's Village.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Go ahead, Becky.
Federal Building.
Federal Building.
The Warrant.
Can you remember what the last one is?
Iolani Palace.
Iolani Palace? Yeah! Wow. Nice job. Come on over here, Vic. Wait a minute. So you got Vic the Slick. The only one more thing left to do, and that's put him in jail. Pull on that chain and do it. Okay, nice job. You got Vic the Slick in jail. We're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. First off, Vincent, listen, you were a great detective, man. You tracked Vic the Slick all the way to Hawaii. We got some great stuff for you. Chief.
It's a pocket translator for instant translations of 14,000 words and phrases in 10 European languages. Nice work, Vincent.
Okay, Becky, I have some paperwork for you to do, but you've got to keep it top secret. What I want you to do is open this up. There's a pen and paper inside. I want you to write down where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that trip to anywhere in the lower 48 United States. Do it.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, it didn't take long. Nice job. Now, you've had a pretty good day, right? So what you're going to do is, well, you've already caught Vic the Slick. You got the Leaning Tower of Pisa back. Now the only thing left to do is hold on a second. Can you hold on to that? You get this. Hello? Yeah, she's right here. Hold on, it's for you.
Hello?
I'm gonna need some company in the slammer. So here's the scoop on Carmen. Look for her in Africa.
Okay, so it looks like you and I are going to Africa. Chief?
All right, Becky. Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Morocco, Ivory Coast, Libya, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, Zaire, Lesotho, Ethiopia, Malawi, Mozambique, Somalia, Madagascar. I feel good. Greg, take Becky to the map.
This is what it's all about. What you have to do now is track Carmen Sandiego through 7 different countries, identifying each country with a marker. If you're right, you'll hear this sound. But if you're wrong, you'll hear this sound. Now, if you're wrong 2 times, leave the marker where it is, don't worry about it. But if you're right 7 times within 45 seconds, you will then win that trip to wherever you wrote in that portfolio. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Sound good to you guys? Yeah! All right, then let's get going, Becky. Cheer on, guys. Here we go. Let's get 45 seconds up on the clock. Good luck to you. Listen closely. On your mark. Get set. Go. Carmen went to Malawi. Malawi. Nope, try it again. Hurry. Try it again. Try it again. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, Becky. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you got it. Libya. Carmen went to Libya. Libya. Yes. Carmen went to Somalia. Somalia. Hurry, Becky. Hurry, Becky. Nope, try it again. Try it again. Somalia. Yeah. Come on. Carmen went to Cameroon. Cameroon. Come on, Becky. Not much time. Nope, try it again. Not much time, Becky. Nope, come on. South Africa. Carmen went to South Africa. You got that right. That's 4 in 45 seconds. Give her a round of applause, folks. Come here. Listen, I tell you, sometimes Carmen's is tough to catch. It's a hard one to catch sometimes, but remember, you did get Vic the Slick, and you did get that loot bag. That's not bad. Chief, what do you say?
Well, Becky, we're all proud of the good work you did throughout the day. And we here at headquarters, well, we pitched in and purchased a portable CD player we thought you would enjoy. And a selection of CDs from around the world.
Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, look, I know you've been working very hard for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is. Do it, Rockapella!
Well, she sneaks around the world, from India to Carolina, sticking finger culture from Berlin down to Belize. Take me for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Steal their soul in South Korea, making honey cooks right on the Red Sea to Greenland, singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steel. Me come from the jungle. Tell me,
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego? She goes from Nashville to Norway, Bonnet to Zimbabwe, Chicago to Czechoslovakia. I'm back.
Join us tonight at 6 for the news behind the headlines with our host Gloria Pinner on San Diego Week. Then it's time for the nightly business report and the McNeil-Lehrer News Hour. Stay with us. QED is next on KPBS Television.
Is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? 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 Tell me, where in the world is Carmen?
This is Lynn Thigpen speaking for Where in the World